Hi, I'm Jahara. Welcome to my channel. And these are my first impressions of Garlemald. Let's go. Welcome to Garlemald. Now, this area held a stark difference to Old Charlayan and Thavnir, which I previously had gone to. It's cold, sparse, seemingly underdeveloped, but I doubt that this area is underdeveloped more so that it's a camp. At least that was my first impression of the area. It kind of reminded me of some of the areas for refugees in the Resistance in Stormblood. But as you can see, it's a pretty small area with just a few houses, a main building, and effectively some tents. And it's dark, and it's quiet. It's very quiet here. So we're flying, and you can already see a lot of the devastation in this area. This huge highway, which normally would make Garlemald look very technologically advanced compared to some other areas, is utterly destroyed. And then this view. It was this view that just got me. Like, what? Such devastation. Was it truly not their intention? You know? You run around and it snows, and you kind of wonder if it is snow. You hope it's snow. Pep around the city, you find these automated death machines, and you really have to wonder what Garlemald was doing making automated death machines. On a happy note, there's this guy over here who totally photobombed me, so thought I'd give him a moment. But look, just the castle in utter shambles in the city. You can fly so high and just see the extent of all of this damage, presumably from the civil war that happened after the emperor was killed by Xenos. But you see huge craters in the ground, this red fog. I really wonder if we'd be able to get closer to that area. But did they use cannons? Like, what happened here? This whole area is just desolate and it's sad. And then the Cerealia Idgens. I'd love to see here. I didn't spend too much time, but it looks like it's over a frozen lake. So now we teleported to the Tertium. Still struggle pronouncing that. And this is an underground subway station that's no longer in use in the way subway stations would be. So you come up, you see a mender working out of an old train car. And there's not a lot of people here. I assume it'll be a bit more bustling when there are other players, but it's not really an area for shops. And then you go into the trains and you see a lot of people. I wonder if they're sick or if they're injured from the war. If they're not sick or injured, they're at the very least beaten down and devastated, as you can see from those of them that just hang out, looking utterly just sad and desolate and void of hope. They did a good job getting that across. In this car, it's a bit more industrial. It kind of looks like whoever might be in charge of this area, this is their car. I was curious about that sign on the tapestry, so if y'all have any ideas as to the significance of it, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to know or not, but I'd love to hear it. I thought I'd jump down by the train tracks to see if you could follow past the trains, but there's grates here to show that these trains are definitely no longer in service and probably haven't been for a while. But you can run along the side of the trains. I don't see why you would, unless you're curious like me. But it goes on for a long time. It's dark and quiet, and again, there's people peppered about. I'm on my way out, but I did confirm with all the NPCs that everyone you see here is Garlean. So if you have any theories as to what's going on in this area, I'd love to hear them. I'm so excited to play the rest of Endwalker with you. Thanks for listening.